Hi, welcome back to JRF Mechanical. Today we're working on another Toyota, and this one needs a radiator. So simply just start off by removing the cap, and then on this side down here there's going to be a little drain cork. Let's see if we can give you a little light right there. Just crack it open. Should be able to do it by finger, and there's a little drain hole. And if you like to save the antifreeze that you know that's only like 2 years old, then you can catch it with a clean container. And I marked this one for antifreeze only. Now then go ahead and get your 12 millimeter. I take this off and this off, and then after that this should come off real easy off of here. And then you should be able to take your needle nose pliers and take off the clamp and move your hose over here. And then you'll need a 10 millimeter and go ahead and loosen the where is it for these ones here. But just before you get to that, you go ahead and take your needle nose pliers and back this hose off. And then I gotta do the trans cooler lines next. There's a clamp there, and the other one is over here. You could do it from here, but then you still gotta take them off of here. That may be a quicker method. When you buy it, this is an aftermarket, but make sure the configuration is the same where the hose goes, the fans. And my last one I replaced, this is where it leaked, right in this area, this right where that seam is. It would just leak a little. So these are cost effective and efficient, but they're not durable. So these are just aluminum and plastic, but the last radiator I replaced for this vehicle, it would leak right here, and this is where it's leaking again. I did use a little bit of JB Weld just to get by, save me a few days, and then but doesn't work. I don't know what it is, 50-50 on mix, and I mixed them up and mixed with my little putty knife, and I put this on here overnight, and it just would still leak right there. So same spot. But anyway, this is why these are cheap plastic and aluminum. And so anyway, so those are your common tools you're going to need to get: 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter needle nose pliers, and your antifreeze catcher. I'm going to just break these loose, but I'm just going to pull this whole thing out in one shot, and then we'll get the trans cooler line. So hold on tight. Okay, so once you got this pulled out about halfway out, you'll be able to see your trans cooler lines a little easier and be able to get to the clamps. You could do it there too, but then you got to do it again there, and then you'll have to take off that connector sensor and put that on there. All right, hang tight. And then this is just to show you that you make sure your radiator has that trans sensor there and everything fits in your connections. All right, I hope this video will help you out and you can get this all replaced within an hour. Thanks for watching.